just another day on the beach in Rio. Sun, sand and riot police. There were several lines of riot squads and regular troops. The police needing no invitation to open fire, as just a few hundred striking oil workers threatened to disrupt one of the biggest oil auctions ever.
We've had the most bizarre scenes here today, not far from the hotel where the oil auction is taking place. There are riot police and soldiers firing tear gas grenades, even stun grenades, not only towards the protesters but also onto the beach here, where there are holidaymakers and tourists watching incredulously, some of them still sitting there while all of this fighting, while all these clashes are still going on.
The government insists the auction process was good for Brazil, earning the country millions in profits and revenues. But most locals we spoke to simply don't trust their politicians after years of corruption to act in their interest. I'm a Brazilian, I pay taxes, says Tadeu Carvalho. But this is a country with no health system, no education and no security. As Brazilians, we pay, and it's the politicians who are all rich. Events inside the hotel went ahead undisturbed. After initial hopes there'd be dozens of bidders, what was billed as one of the biggest oil sell-offs ever was won by a single bid, a consortium of Chinese, Brazilian, French and Anglo-Dutch companies. Nonetheless, delighted Brazilian officials declared the proceedings an overwhelming success.
We have international oil companies from Europe, we have national oil companies from China, and we have Petrobras. So we have very good partners to help Brazil to develop our pre-salt.
Already a medium-sized oil producer, Brazil is now set to become one of the world's biggest exporters when the Libra field comes online. But in return for the rights to develop as many as 12 billion barrels of oil, the winning bidders will hand over a large proportion of profits to the Brazilian government and operate under strict conditions. Willow Davis, BBC News, Rio de Janeiro.